Good morning, Mets fans, and welcome to a Wednesday edition of Driving with Mr. Met. Happy Hump Day. I am Mr. Met, and a little bit later start than normal for me. As I noted yesterday, I was going to be more tired today, and I was and am. But the Mets got a victory last night, which was awesome, and I have a theory about a certain closer named Addison Reed. A conspiracy theory that I'll talk about. I'll also touch on a couple of other potential trade partners for the Mets, and talk a little bit about tonight's game with Game 3 of the 4-game set with the Padres with Matz on the mound. So I didn't talk about Yoenis Cespedes in my little opening, and I should have, because Cespedes was the offensive star of the game last night. He hit a home run, his first in like 80-some at-bats. He missed the cycle by a single, and because we can't have nice things, he felt his legs tighten up a little bit, and leg cramps or something, and so he ended up coming out of the game with a single needed for the cycle. Whatever. You know, he's fine, that's what they say, but it was just nice to see sort of like the old Cespedes back, driving in 3 runs and being an offensive force. So that leads me to the end of the game, and Addison Reed, who for the second consecutive game has been shaky. And here's my conspiracy theory about Addison Reed. He loves it so much in New York that he's purposely looking sketchy in his outings so that the Mets can't find a trade partner for him. Of course, that's a joke. But I read that Tampa Bay is interested in Addison Reed. I would presume that they're interested in him as a setup man for Alex Colomé, who's their entrenched closer. I don't know that they would replace their closer, but you know, Tampa Bay was a rumored trade partner. Some interesting news on the other trading fronts, where Lucas Duda and Asdrubal Cabrera are concerned, and I honestly think at this point those are the 2 candidates for whom the Mets want to find a trading partner, because they're the guys who can be very easily replaced with our friends Ahmed Rosario and Dom Smith. As far as Duda goes, apparently the only team who's really looking for an everyday first baseman is the Yankees. You know, from the very beginning, I think Duda was that the Yankees rather were the best fit for Duda. So maybe he'll wind up in the Bronx. That would be funny. And if he did, I would actually root for Lucas Duda in a Yankee uniform. I really would, because I like him. I don't want him on my team anymore, but I like Duda. He's been a Met for I think he's the second longest tenured Met on the team behind David Wright, if you even consider David Wright a member of the team anymore. But anyway, Lucas Duda and the Yankees seem to be the most logical choice. And for Asdrubal Cabrera, his market took a hit last night because the Giants traded their third baseman, Eduardo Nunez, to the Red Sox. And the Red Sox were previously one of the teams who were scouting Cabrera. I guess the Indians and the Mariners are also looking at Cabrera. I don't know why the Mariners would pull the trigger on a trade, because there's no chance in hell that they catch the Astros. So I don't know why the Mariners would do anything like that. The Indians make the most sense to me. Of course, he started his career there, and maybe that's a good place for Cabby to wind up. So, a few days left till the trade deadline, less than a week. You know, the Mets have a few days to make something happen, and hopefully Sandy can do something and get these guys who I think we all appreciate. And appreciated their service for the team, but get these guys out of the way so that the next crop can come up and be on the field every day. As for tonight, the Mets look to win their second consecutive series against the Padres, looking for the 3rd straight win in the series. And Steven Matz is looking to have a bounce-back performance. Steven Matz has been beaten up pretty good in his last couple of starts, and as long as he can keep the ball away from Hunter Renfroe in the Padres lineup, he should be okay. But Steven Matz looking to rebound tonight, and hopefully he can do so. it'll be interesting to see if Cespedes is in the game. Again, with the news about his legs cramping up, maybe they'll give him the day off today. And maybe, just maybe, the Mets will actually go for a win on a Sunday and let Cespedes play on Sunday. So we'll see how that unfolds. Also, hopefully, Conforto's back in the lineup. His hitting streak was snapped last night because of his single at-bat. He went hitless. So I think he had a 9-game hitting streak, which is no more. But hopefully Confo's back in the lineup tonight, and perhaps we'll see him in left field and Grandy in center again. So until the game tonight, I thank you for watching. I probably will not be back tomorrow until later in the day, if at all. But if I am, I'll hopefully get a video up before the game starts tomorrow night. I don't know, we'll see. But again, thank you for watching. If you're not already doing so, follow me on Twitter at Mr_Met. And as always, let's go Mets.